Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Bobby Reacts video. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. The balance changes have already arrived. It feels like it's very early, but it seems like I've lost all perception of time when it comes to COD Mobile. So I've already gotten a preview of these balance changes, and it looks like back-to-back seasons where we're going to get changes to meta weapons. I literally cannot remember the last time that we had back-to-back seasons where meta weapons actually got nerfed. So this is another one that I'm excited for. Hope you guys do enjoy. Drop a like if you do. We'll go ahead and hop in the action. Couple other things to cover before we hop in. First, Season 5 ranked rewards, definitely a banger skin, especially if you're a Battle Royale fan. It's a good start. You can't really see what it looks like, probably a QQ9. I don't think that it says in here what the actual name of the gun is, but it looks like a pretty solid skin, and also an indication, as you guys will see up here, it will feature minor changes in how rank points are calculated, potentially make ranked a little bit more competitive. That's all that I really want. So that's something that I'm looking forward to. We also have a new signature attachment for the HS0405, which is already the best shotgun in Battle Royale because of how long its one-tap range is, and it's getting a new attachment called fragmentation shells that even increases the spread of its bullet spread accuracy, which is going to make the gun even more lethal at range. I'm not sure what the thought process is on this. It does make me happy that I'm not a Battle Royale player. That's all I've really got to say about that one. Obviously, the CX-9 is the new weapon that's coming. From what I understand, it's going to be like a lower damage, but also lower recoil Fennec. So that seems like what we can expect out of that. We know Patrol's coming. Nothing super surprising about that. That's a mode from Vanguard, I believe. And then we already knew there was going to be a buff to the Launcher Plus perk. It gives it an extra piece of ammo, and also this was reduced from what was said in the previous patch notes, but gives you a 40% chance of just taking the score streak altogether, which seems very broken. So you can see the preview right here. Based on this little preview, I'm expecting ground meta next season, especially given what we've seen Garena players able to do with it so far in Garena Stage 4 Garena Masters. So we'll go ahead, pull this up in a new tab right here, zoom in and take it one slice at a time. You have the PDW, reduced lateral recoil, and Signews says this is the CBR replacement, so if it's going to be even more accurate, it might be able to build a little bit more toward mobility and give it an even better chance to the close range. AMAX, I think they had an asterisk at the end of this that also said it was getting a buff to its second range as well by a couple meters, and the M67 now increases bullet spread accuracy. I didn't know the M67 mag had a BSA stat anyway because it was tap fire, so I assumed it was always perfectly accurate on the first shot. I don't know. ASM-10 ADS speed increased by 30 ms and lateral recoil kick eased out. That ASM-10 should be a lot more viable as well. ASVAL, last damage removed in BR only. Oh, wow, that's pretty sizable. That's a 5 damage difference. 15 round mag, remove flinch penalty, and increase BSA. Once again, I didn't even know that those had BSA at all, but there we are. Chickum, decreased lateral recoil. Didn't know the Chickum had lateral recoil. Pharaoh, decreased vertical recoil. Taser recharge speed increase. Okay. Okay, I mean, the Pharaoh's biggest downside is definitely the vertical recoil, so I can see that being viable. Grau, Tempest, Archangel barrel, best iron sight of any barrel for sure. Range increased by 10% and strafe penalty decreased by 3%, so that's going to feel good. HVK, large caliber ammo decreased. Can we just pick an ammo size? Oh my gosh. Obviously, the HVK was starting to become meta. I would say for all intents and purposes, it was meta. I'm not sure this is necessarily going to make it not a top 5 gun, but it's definitely going to make it less consistent, especially when it comes to respawn. So large caliber ammo decreased from 32 down to 28. Can we just pick one? Holger, no stock strafe speed decreased. You know, I recommend this nerf. I recommended this nerf. I'm trying to remember how long ago it was. I think it was almost 2 years ago. I suggested a Holger strafe speed decrease, and I was told that the devs said that was the way it was supposed to be, and now we're finally nerfing it. Look who was right all along. LK24 bullet spread accuracy nerf. Wow, that for the opening bullet spread accuracy to go from 4 to 9 is actually a huge nerf. That is going to drastically decrease the accuracy of the weapon. That might move LK out of top 5. I don't know. That's something that a lot of people are going to look at and be like, oh, it doesn't matter. Bullet spread accuracy is always going to be an impactful nerf whenever it happens. So that's going to be an interesting one for sure. Holy frick, how much more stuff is there? AK-47 ADS speed buff, EM2 ADS speed buff, perk adjustments, echo nade, scans per grenade. Whoa, 2 scans. That sounds very strong. All right, I might start running echo nades. Spycraft, reduce the time required to hack enemy electronics. Agile, slightly increased mantling speed. Okay, demo expert, explosion damage increased from 25 to 30%. So they're really trying to make launchers good with the launcher plus buff and with that. Oh wait, no, you can't use those at the same time. Never mind, forget what I said. Recon, increased detection radius 5 meters out to 7. Yeah. BR only buff to the 2nd damage range of the M13 and the 3rd. AK-117 got a little bit of range buff, but you're not ever going to really notice that in Battle Royale. Decreased aim assist on the 117. Interesting. That's so odd that there's like different levels of aim assist from one gun to another. That's just so weird to me. Shockwave class, recharge amount after upgrading decreased from 2 to 1. Recharge time after upgrading decreased from 40 to 36. I'll be honest, I don't even know what the Shockwave class does. Kinetic Station class, armor value from 50-70 up to 75-100. That feels like it's going to be super, super strong. I would say definitely the most notable things in all this is obviously the balance changes to those meta weapons. I think HVK probably drops out of top 5. I think Holger potentially drops out of top 10. I mean, a 14% strafe reduction is going to make you so ridiculously slow relative to what you were before. And that LK, I think, it could drop out of top 5, maybe at the number 5 spot, but I feel like there's going to be better options. Now, I'll have to look and see what like the finalized bullet spread accuracy stats are going to look like whenever you're comparing that versus alternatives like the Kilo. Obviously, the Grau is going to be one that you now have to throw into the conversation as well. But that 10% range on the Archangel barrel, which, like I said, is by far the cleanest iron sights, and then 3% extra strafe, I think that's going to feel pretty good. I don't see any of those buffs really being game-changing ones. PDW might feel slightly better, but overall, definitely the most impactful things that we're seeing there are going to be in the nerfs to those meta weapons. So let me know you guys' thoughts on all the changes in the comments down below. That's going to be it for this one. Hope you guys did enjoy. Drop a like if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.